Well, hey everyone. It's been a long time. A lot of things have happened since the last time I did one of these things. I have begun a new relationship with a beautiful woman who, wow, you know that place that everybody's in at the beginning of a relationship. That's kind of where I am right now. There's really no describing how awesome things are there. I've also graduated from grad school. I've finished my Master's of Religious Education at Rochester College in Rochester Hills, Michigan. And it's weird. I'm doing this video, I'm recording this video at like 9 in the morning. And normally if I was recording or doing anything other than homework, I would feel slightly guilty. Because I'd be thinking, you know you gotta get stuff done, you know you gotta get stuff done, you know you gotta get stuff done. And I just was lazy in some respects. But I got it done, got it finished. A few more things to really get done in respects to it, but for all intents and purposes, I'm done. I walked across the stage, received my degree, shook the president of the university's hand, shook my mentor's hand, and now I'm done with grad school. And I'm kind of in this space where I honestly don't know what's coming next. I've prayed for and I've longed for a relationship where my heart just skipped a beat every time I saw the person calling on my cell phone, or heard their voice or got a text message. I've prayed for that for a long time and now I have it. But with that comes thoughts of, okay, how do I make this long term? How do I make this a rest of my life kind of thing? And is it rushing to be having those kinds of questions? And there are people who are like, dude, I got engaged to my wife after 3 months. And there are other people who are like, you need to know each other for at least 4 seasons, so that you can see them in spring, summer, fall, and winter. You need to see all of it. And so you got the different perspectives, and I'm trying to listen to them all about that. But I've prayed for something and I've gotten something, and with that comes those kinds of concerns. And how do I get to a place where even if I did want to make this long term, how do I take care of debts, and so that we carry as little debt into that next step as possible. If you notice, I'm trying not to say the actual word because I don't want to freak anybody out. But then also, just finishing this degree has been interesting. I kind of don't know what to do, and that's been the big question. What's next? What's next? What's next? And I'm gonna, I guess, keep working my job for the moment, and I'm actually not entirely sure. I really don't know. I know that God has been using me more in my church community. I've kind of done more stuff on stage, which is really where my giftings lie, is kind of being in front of people and talking to people and communicating with people, and also building relationships off stage, obviously. Starting to kind of build friendships with my neighbors, and especially even neighbors from my church, which has been pretty cool. I had some friends over last night. Over the last 2 days, I've really been poured into by some of my believing friends, surrounding some of the questions about relationships and God and life and faith. And so this idea of being in this new space is really front and center for me right now. What's next in this world? Where is God gonna be next that I can meet him and join him in what he's doing? Where can I put my hands to work? Where can I help a community, and how can I help a community to develop a robust theological imagination. Where can I go that God wants me to go? These are big, scary questions that I don't readily have any answers for at the moment. I kind of have passions and desires, and I'm praying earnestly through those things, and I'm asking friends and leaders deep questions. Some questions I don't think everybody's ready for, but at least some of them venture an answer for me, which is pretty cool. But I guess one of the big things that's next for me is really continuing to develop the relationship I have with my girlfriend. She inspires me, and I'm glad that I had her at the end of in my life at the end of this degree program, because she really just encouraged me to get finished. And she kept saying, "Get to work, now get to work." And I just really need that push, because there were times where I just like, I know I need to get to work, but I'm not going to do anything. Oh, okay, pretty girls tell me to get to work, I'll get to work. And so I got it done, and here I am trying to work on that and be the man that I need to be in order for me to spend the rest of my life with her. And what I'm going to do with this degree, hopefully in my own church community and in my own apartment building and in my own neighborhood, I will start to see God at work in different places. I will start to find spaces where I can enter in and say, "How can I help?" And when someone asks, "Why are you doing this?" begin to tell them the story of Jesus. I've gone through a lot in these last 2 years with this program. It's kind of rewired a lot in my head, or reinforced in my mind and heart a lot of things that I already believed before I stepped into the program. I've got friends who are pastors from my program, friends who are missionaries. One guy is leaving to Tibet. This morning I got an email from one of my classmates saying that he's discerned over these last couple of years that he's going to plant a church in his neighborhood. Since starting this program and since starting this blog, a lot of you know I moved to the city of Detroit. So all of us in this program are moving somewhere where God is already at work. We are a sent people by a sent God. God is a missionary God. God is a missional God. And so pray for me as I develop further this relationship towards marriage, because that's where I want it to go. And pray for me as I step into God's work in the city of Detroit, as I take what I've learned and put it into action. I've already been putting it to action to a certain degree. A lot of people have been my guinea pig without knowing it. But just pray for me. I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's next for me, but I'm excited that God is already going to be there when I get there. So that's it. Really nothing too focused. I didn't know what I was going to say before I sat down, but I guess that's what I said. And talk to you later. Bye.